All right, Richard. So I remember last week you're having trouble with like the YouTube started getting you confused. It's actually why I created my golf series called the Human Golf Robot. It's a program that goes from a 3-foot putt to a 300-yard drive that I sell at humangolfrobot.com to people all over the world. And I explain the science of golf. So, like on YouTube, one of the things that you should know is that there are feel thoughts. Like as humans, we feel things. And so, like, sometimes people will say something that is a feeling, but it's not necessarily science, which is physics. Like in the physical world, there's physics, and physics actually is what should send the ball. So you're trying to harness physics to your advantage. And so I've created this program for that. It's over 30 years of golf knowledge. I go through 8 specific robot moves that I use to break 70. And I shot 25 rounds in the 60s last year. My low was 64 and 65. And then I created this so that some of my students that are interested in this information can look into it. And then others that are on YouTube getting confused after watching this movie, they'll actually have a different lens to look at YouTube through, where if it's not based on science, then you just kind of like swipe it to the side and you don't actually consider it important. If it's something that looks like it's based on science, that's something that you want to pay attention to and maybe test it against the science of golf and see if it makes sense. Because the problem is there's people out there that have incredible hand-eye coordination. They could be doing something completely wrong based on science, and only them can do it. But they're telling everybody about it. But they're the only ones that can do it because they're so athletic. You see what I'm saying? I played with a kid, a PGA Tour player from Canada yesterday in this Farmers Insurance Open qualifying. And this guy is so athletic. He's swaying all over the place, right? I'm more consistent than him. He outdrove me twice. I hit it up with him on a couple holes also. He wasn't always the longest, but he's inconsistent because his swing is very athletic, reliant on hand-eye. But he's 26, so he can do it. As you get older, you have to use science to swing safe for your body so you don't get injured, and also stay within yourself so that way then you can be consistent. And so as you see here, I also put here, stop being confused by YouTube, watch the movie. And then, so it's a program that you can reference, and I explain what it does. Feel free to check it out. There's also testimonials and stuff. But basically, this program is for people to get away. See how look, I show the science. Look, I explain everything, why we do it, what I'm doing. And that way then I have some students that have watched the movie in coordination with their indoor lessons, and they love it because then they're on the same page mentally as me. And when they're here, I'm actually only training their body. So basically, it's like you come in and you know what to do, but your body's not doing it. That's why we use the video and repetition to try to get your body to perform the science of golf. You see?